Oh, looking others getting promoted, but you were the one who worked the hardest, solved every problem. Yet, you were invisible. Success isn't just about hard work. It's about knowing your worth. This is Ethan's story, a lesson that changed his life forever. His mentor, Mr. Lawson, always told him, master every skill, stay humble, let your work speak for itself. Ethan listened. He worked in silence. But there was a problem. Others were getting promoted. He was not. Ethan explained briefly, I do everything right. I fix problems, work hard, never complain. But still, nothing changes. Why? Mr. Lawson smiles and says, take a few days off. Ethan replied, confused, what? Why? Mr. Lawson said, just do it. Watch what happens. The factory struggled without Ethan. Machines failed. Deliveries got delayed. People realized how much they needed him. Then the factory manager said to Ethan, we didn't realize how important you are. We need you in a leadership role. Ethan starts taking time off more often. Every time he returns, he gets more recognition. Ethan thought he had a secret weapon, but then it backfired. One day, Ethan arrives at the factory. His access card doesn't work. Security stops him. You're no longer employed here. Ethan's face drops. He rushes to Mr. Lawson's house. Ethan, angry and confused, sits in front of Mr. Lawson and said angrily, I did what you said. They fired me. Mr. Lawson shakes his head. Mr. Lawson replied, you only learned half the lesson. Ethan leans in, listening carefully. A light bulb that never goes off is ignored. But a light bulb that flickers too much gets replaced. Ethan's eyes widen in realization. Ethan learned his lesson. He didn't let himself be taken for granted, but he also didn't make himself unreliable. Instead, he found balance. Ethan is in a new job, working hard, but this time more strategically. Ethan helps a new colleague with a machine problem. Ethan politely said, here's how we can solve this problem. You'll get it next time. Colleague said with a smiling face, thanks for the help. By helping others, Ethan became more than just a worker. Manager told Ethan, I've noticed how you've been helping the team and handling your responsibilities. We want you to take on more. Ethan is invited to a big, high-profile event. His old habits tempt him to skip work to attend, but he chooses to stay. Even the most successful people face temptations. Ethan stays at work, leading a team. Ethan faces an unexpected challenge at work, a machine failure. He stays calm and resolves the issue quickly. Setbacks were inevitable, but Ethan's calm and dependable nature made him the go-to person when things went wrong. Ethan visits Mr. Lawson, now with more experience. Ethan told to him, Mr. Lawson, I've learned so much from you. I finally understand the lesson. Mr. Lawson said proudly, you're ready, Ethan. Now, the real challenge is to help others learn it too. Ethan is given a chance to lead a high-profile project. There's a risk of failure, but Ethan believes in his team. Ethan was given a chance to prove himself. But success wasn't just about getting the job done. It was about trusting the people around him. Ethan gathers a team of talented workers, giving them clear roles and responsibilities. Each of you has something unique to offer. Let's do this together. A crisis occurs. Another machine breaks down at a critical time. Ethan leads his team to resolve it. But this time, he steps back and lets others take charge. Ethan said to his team, you've got this. I believe in you. Even as a leader, sometimes the best thing you can do is step back and let others lead. Manager surprised Ethan with another good news. Ethan, your leadership has transformed this company. We're proud to have you on our team. Thank you. I couldn't have done it without everyone here. Ethan stands outside, looking at the company building. He remembers his struggles and the lessons learned. Ethan had learned the hard way that success wasn't about being indispensable. It was about being reliable, strategic, and balanced. Ethan mentors a new employee, passing on the lessons he learned. Ethan said, remember, work hard, but don't forget your worth. Success continued. Ethan gives a speech to the company. Ethan told there, success isn't about how much you work, it's about how you work. Success is a balance between effort and strategy. And just like that, Ethan became the kind of leader people looked up to. Someone who knew that success wasn't about working harder, but smarter. Ethan spends quality time with his family after work. Ethan now knew that life outside of work was just as important as the work itself. Ethan's family enjoys a peaceful evening together. Ethan faces a tough decision at work. He begins to doubt himself. Even with all his success, self-doubt lingered. Ethan is invited to speak at a leadership seminar. Ethan told them, "Leadership is about more than authority. It's about empathy, strategy, and knowing your team." Ethan had become a voice of wisdom, sharing his lessons with others. Ethan takes a younger employee under his wing. Ethan told the fella, "Let me show you what I've learned. You don't have to make the same mistakes I did." He helps a colleague deal with personal issues. He said, reassuring, "Take the time you need. We've got your back." Leadership is also about caring for those you lead. Ethan throws a team celebration after completing a challenging project. He told them the fact that they did this together, and he was proud of them. Ethan faces a personal loss, but continues to push forward, showing resilience. Success is not just about career achievements. It's about overcoming the personal battles that come your way. He seeks feedback from his colleagues. He asked him, "How can I improve? I'm always looking to grow." Feedback is a tool that shapes great leaders. Ethan writes an article for a leadership magazine. His impact went beyond his company. He became a thought leader in his field. Ethan is offered a partnership in a new venture. Ethan said to himself, "Sometimes the best opportunities come when you least expect them." He starts teaching leadership classes at a local university. He had become the mentor he once sought. Ethan looks back on his career, proud of the lessons he's learned. Ethan's story is a testament to the power of balance, strategy, and growth. He walks through the factory one last time, now as a senior manager. He smiles as he watches his team work efficiently. Through his journey, Ethan had learned the true meaning of success. And now, his legacy lived on in those he mentored. Success is about balance. Be smart, be strategic.